Hey guys, it's the Slow Cloth here, and so this Monster Legends release video, we have 3 brand new monster movesets, as well as some new leaked events. So we actually have 4 monster movesets. And then we have a bunch of new leaked events, so let's go and get right into it. Alright, so the first moveset is Conrad Von Crow. He's going to be a Dark and Magic support with damage reduction, death countdown, nightmares, and bleeding. So his best moves are probably this AoE Bleed and Nightmares. He also has an AoE damage reduction. He's got a total damage reduction and 2 turn till death to 1 enemy. And then he also has a total damage reduction, Nightmares, and Bleed to all enemies, which is pretty good. But yeah, overall not very good moves. He can steal life, I guess, but that's not too great. But yeah, this is probably his best move right here with the damage reduction, major damage reduction, and 3 turn till death countdown to all enemies. The problem with his skills is that they're very easily countered. You can just put negative effect removal on one of your guys and then just completely counter this monster, and then he can't do anything. So yeah, not a very great monster, very easily countered. I'm not sure about him. And then we have another monster. We have Olan, a light and water attacker with anticipation trait and high damage skills. So he's going to have an AoE drown with moderate water damage, which is pretty good. He can also remove shields from one enemy and deal massive light damage, which is pretty good. He has an insane water damage with drown. He's got a moderate light damage to 1 enemy. He has an AoE remove shield with moderate light damage to all enemies. Then he actually has a double damage to himself, which is pretty good. So yeah, overall, he's got some pretty good moves. He can do a lot of damage. Definitely go and try to get him. He seems pretty good. And then we have Sigurd's Spear, which is going to be an earth and magic support with evasion and dodge area. So he has an AoE disabled trait with repentance, curse, and mega possession. That is his ultimate. That is a very good ultimate. For his normal moves, he has a removes evasion from 1 enemy, applies repentance and quicksand to 1 enemy. He also has an AoE removes evasion. He's got a moderate earth damage to all enemies. He can also apply repentance and quicksand to all enemies with that move. He has a remove tortures from all enemies and heals all allies 30% per effect remove. That is very interesting. I do like that quite a bit though. And then he has an applies curse to 1 enemy and damage boost to all allies, which is a really good move. And then he also has another low magic damage to all enemies. And yeah, those are probably all his best moves. So yeah, he seems pretty decent as well. Definitely worth getting. I'm not sure if he's like super good, but yeah, definitely worth getting. And then the last move that we have is for Vosker. He's going to be a thunder and nature support, space time, damage increase, precision, and vulnerable. So he has a space time to himself, which is pretty decent, and that also does damage. He has a double damage and space time to 1 ally, which is a really great move. He also has a damage boost and precision all allies. He's got vulnerable to all enemies with low nature damage, which is pretty good. He also has space time to 1 ally and an AoE precision. So yeah, he actually seems pretty good. I like his moves quite a bit. He's kind of basic, but he is pretty good still. So yeah, definitely go and get Vosker as well. And then we have a bunch of descriptions right here. If you want to go ahead and read those, you can pause the video here. And then we have that there's going to be a celebration for the Monster Legends' 9th birthday, which is pretty cool. So of course, you'll be able to get birthday chests. You'll also be able to get birthday tokens to advance through a time challenge apparently. And yeah, of course, you can get great rewards out of it. And Lornado will apparently be available when it's going on as well. So definitely go and get him. He's not super good, but he is free. So I guess you can't complain. And then there's also going to be a brand new birthday island on the adventure map, which is awesome. They're adding a new island. That is very, very cool. You can get a bunch of gems out of that, which is great. And just a bunch of other rewards too. Very cool. And then we have another description here if you want to go ahead and read that. And then we have that there's going to be an upcoming monster challenge for Turtle Myrtle. So if you need Turtle Myrtle for anything, go and get him out of the monster challenge. I guess he's not super good, but yeah, if you need him for like books or anything, go and get him. And then we have the Alpine Era Season 2 event checklist, almost all confirmed. So if you want to know where any monsters are going to be, and go and check out that. And then we also have that the Alpine Season 2 Coliseum is going to be called the Eagle View Coliseum, which is pretty cool. Yeah, those are all the leaks for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And let me know down in the comments what you guys are most excited for. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.